Hi, this is Kristen here. Welcome to another process video, and today I'm working on a layout for a Pretty Little Studio challenge that was hosted by their fan page on Facebook. I will link the information down below. And so this challenge was to use stars on your layout. And if you use 75% of Pretty Little Studio products on your layout, you can submit it on that fan page and then be entered into a chance to win a $25 gift card to the Pretty Little Studio store, which is awesome because I could go and spend a ton of money over there. So anyways, so I am working partly with the You Are My Sunshine collection, and I also think I bring in quite a bit of Love Is Kind. So I feel like the two are mesh well together. So I've actually kind of mixed both collections together. So sometimes I'm trying to keep them somewhat separated, but when I start working with them, I will pull in pieces from both, and I don't always keep track of which ones are from which collection that I'm bringing in. And they do work so well together that sometimes it's hard to kind of tell. So I am documenting this cute little picture of my daughter. We had gone out. I had taken her to the park, and then I met my husband at a restaurant to eat. I think the boys were in school, and so she was sitting there on this little stoop outside and just looked so cute. I snapped a picture of her. And so I decided to do a rainbow layout with her. So the rainbow is a die cut that you could purchase from the Pretty Little Studio store. And then I'm pulling in all these like little frames to kind of add some more dimension in that behind her photograph. And I decided to do that, I think, I don't even think I mount her picture or anything, because I like the fact that the frames kind of are like almost like work as my paper behind there. So I also like the title Shine Bright, and then I'm going to start pulling in some stars and just kind of scattering them on the page. And then I like this little saying that says, "Your cute smile melts my heart." And so I've put everything off so that way I can start getting things adhered down. So I'm going to first get the rainbow adhered down. And the background paper, I think, has little hearts, like confetti hearts on it, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't recall what that paper was called. Sometimes I wish I would write stuff down, but kind of as you're in the process of doing a lot of these layouts, I don't think to write it down. And so I'm going to start building those frames back out. Of course, the first couple shots that you saw, I was kind of mocking everything up. I usually will always do that, kind of mock things up before I kind of start to really, start to glue anything down. And I don't know what the other word is. I keep trying to think. It's like words are escaping me today. That happens often. So I'm going to start gluing these frames down. Now I just kind of leave them as is because I liked how they looked behind the picture. So I just keep them stacked up here and then glue them in place. So that way I'm not messing with the placement of them. And of course I, kind of shift that one, but thankfully it wasn't. I kind of knew where it went, so. Commit, that's the word I was looking for before I commit to anything. Oh my goodness, I knew I was going to get it. It was really bothering me. I couldn't think of that word. At least it didn't come to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm going to start working in her picture here and getting these pieces layered back behind her. So I go ahead and just adhere this right to the picture, just sitting that way, because I knew kind of how I liked it positioned on the picture, so that way I can get the picture down. I did pop her picture up on foam just because the frames, they were layered just to make sure that the picture would kind of be flat. So there weren't any waves in it. It's funny looking at this picture of her. She'll be 5 this week actually, and she's like, she looks like a little girl now. And I look at these pictures of her from just a couple years ago, and how much of like a little toddler, still like a little baby she looked there. So I decided to put that border piece on the right side of the photograph because I felt like to extend the frames over there would look a little odd. But I didn't want the picture to just kind of like have nothing over on that side. And so I end up putting that blue border over there, which I haven't glued it down yet. And then I add this tab piece over here just to work in a little bit more green. There is a little bit of green in the rainbow, so I wanted to get a little bit more added on it. And I will also have some green stars, so. I end up putting up a little cloud up on the left-hand side. I haven't glued it down yet with like kind of a sun peeking out behind it. I pull in this little banner piece to go under the Shine Bright. And then I find a cloud with another little sun to kind of set back behind that title. I actually think when you see the final shots, I actually think I will go back and add a few more stars just because I kind of thought it looked a little, I don't know, clunky. I don't know if that's the word I'm trying to look for, but you'll kind of see at the end. So I might go back and add some more stars. So I'm going to start getting the title glued down here. And then I found a little heart because I kind of felt like there needed to be something off to the left-hand side of the title, just because I was going to work in that cloud and the rainbow, or not the rainbow, the sun on the right side of the title. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And then I'm going to get this little piece worked in over here with the cloud and the sunshine. I just love the colors of these collections. They're just so pretty and like great for pretty much any kind of layout you want to do. Like I feel like it's very versatile because there's so much ephemera that you can buy that it's, there's florals, there's, titles, there's little characters so it's like you can really kind of do all kinds of things with these collections. So. And I'm going to start kind of scattering these rainbows on here, or rainbows. I'm like so focused on the rainbow because it's so pretty. But so I'm going to start scattering the stars on here. And I kind of try to like balance out the colors to kind of make sure they're kind of throughout the page. I wanted to make sure I didn't have like too many yellows on one side, too many greens on one side. I wanted to kind of make sure I kind of thoroughly worked in all the colors. So I've gotten all of the stars glued down, and then I'm adding these stickers. So I decided I was going to add in a different color sticker with each star. So then that way I wasn't doing like yellow with yellow, blue with blue. And once I get this done, I kind of felt like I should have scattered the sticker stars, kind of not with each of the die cut stars, but kind of just scattered around the page, or either that, not even had them in there at all. And so I might either add some more or go back and unstick the ones if I can and kind of reconfigure them a little bit. So let me know in the comments what you think, if I should just leave it as is, add some more stars, or kind of reposition the stars I added. and I appreciate you for coming by to watch another process video. I will include the information down below, so if you would like to go to Pretty Little Studio and check out they have challenges each month, so if you would like to go and participate in those, I'm sure they would be glad to have you.